So just what we'll cover today. There's a few people on the guest list that seem to have joined Smartrmail recently. So we'll just spend a quick 2 minutes covering, again, who we are. And we'll get into trends for 2020 that will shape our strategy for this year. Then we'll get into the bulk of the webinar, which is the email strategy, and then followed by some of our Black Friday resources and Q&A. So just who we are at Smartrmail. Smartrmail is the easiest way to send best practice emails and automations that grow your business. Our two co-founders started Blue Thumb, which is Australia's largest online art gallery. And when they started that 6 or 7 years ago, MailChimp was really the default for email marketing if you were selling online or if you were a small business. But if you wanted to do the things that a lot of the bigger brands were doing in terms of automation and personalization, you were really stuck with enterprise tools like Emarsys or Nosto. That as a small to medium business, you didn't have the time, the budget, or the skills to use. So there's this problem there, and yeah, they saw it on Blue Thumb as well, so they kind of spun Smartrmail out, and then we've just been growing, ever since. We're integrated with all the major e-com platforms. We've got about 12,000 stores using us worldwide. We're integrated with Shopify, BigCommerce, WooCommerce, in Australia, MaroPost, which is previously Neato, and as well as PrestaShop. Our core features are our multi-step automation, so you can trigger welcome emails, abandoned carts, win-back campaigns, browse abandonment. We have an ultra-fast newsletter composer that's also getting a huge boost next week, when we'll release our updated new UI, which we call Smartrmail 2.0 because it's such a big change. We have a great pop-up builder that even creates specific pop-ups just for mobile. And I think the best part about Smartrmail is our amazing customer support team. Around the world, no matter where you are, you'll get a response time on average under 10 minutes. It's really like detailed responses that are just technical support, but strategy support as well. That's enough about us. So let's get into Black Friday and email marketing. So I think what will continue throughout this year is actually a lot of the trends we saw in 2020. Even though COVID lockdowns are over, a lot of those effects from last year are still continuing this year. But before we get into those, I think like the one that will always be the same is that email will remain the top converting channel. There'll always be hot new channels like TikTok. But every single year during Black Friday, emails, will have the highest conversion rate. Last year, that was 4.9% on emails. That's compared to 3.9 on search and 1.9 on socials. I guess that's the point of this webinar. Even if you're doing all these other marketing channels or marketing campaigns, email is going to be your top performer during Black Friday. So you should definitely be utilizing it. Another trend we saw last year that I think we'll definitely see this year is that shoppers wanted to support small business. Last year, more than 44 million people bought from independent and DTC brands on Shopify, which was a 50% jump on 2019. And I think the pandemic really created a sense of community and supporting small and local business, as a lot of us went through a hard time last year. And we've seen other companies too, like Amex pushed out with their Shop Small promotion. So if you're a small to medium business, you should really make that known in all your marketing communication, whether that be on social or on email. In your welcome emails, you shouldn't just be selling your products, but you should be selling your brand and letting people know that, you are a small business and this is why you do what you do. And then I think, the biggest one for everyone will be supply chain delays and shipping disruptions. It was a feature of last year, and I'm sure all of you know, it's definitely a feature of this year. It's arguably even worse in Australia for us. It's almost impossible to get Australia Post to ship a package on time, let alone even ship a package. So that's, and this is the same around the world, whether you're in the US, Canada, Europe or Asia. There's supply chain and shipping delays everywhere. So throughout your email strategy, throughout Black Friday and throughout the holiday season, you need to communicate that to your customers. You don't want, if they're buying Christmas gifts, you probably don't want them buying them on December 15th when there's no chance that they're going to get it in time for Christmas, depending on where you are. And that's also going to influence your strategy, which we'll get into. So now those are the trends that I think will continue through next year. So now let's get into the build up. So when should we start up Black Friday marketing, and what should we do? The first thing is to start early, like really, really early. Usually the popular thing to do was to start your Black Friday sale the week off Black Friday. So if it was on the Friday, you started on the Monday, and tell everyone you're starting early. This year, I actually think at the latest, you should start it 2 weeks before. We like to think of it at Smartrmail as capturing a share of your customers' wallets. Nobody has an unlimited budget to spend, and you're competing with your own competitors and other brands, not even in the same space, for how much people can spend for Black Friday and the Christmas season. So if people are starting their sales early, they're more likely to get that share of wallet than you are. So even if you have 2-day shipping and it's going completely smoothly, you should still start very early. And this year we definitely expect brands to start 2 weeks before. So now that we know when to start, what are actually in our Black Friday emails? Your pre-Black Friday emails, so ones that aren't exactly on Black Friday, even if you're starting your sale early, those can be very product heavy. If you look at Amazon, whenever they have Prime Day or Black Friday, they do a really good job of advertising what exactly products are on sale and what the hot deals are. So in your Black Friday emails, before the actual date, you can essentially have people shop in the email, have 5 or 6 products in there, and show the collections on sale. Or if you're putting bundles together for like gifts, you can put those in the emails too. But when you get to Black Friday itself, that should be very short and concise. Every single brand is going to be emailing then, and the inbox is going to be a mess. And you don't want people shopping in the inbox where there's messages from 100 other brands. You want them shopping on your site. So I think this is a great example from Bagu here. It just has their different offers, and it has people looking at products on their site, not in their inbox. And these should also link to targeted landing pages or collections. So if its sale isn't site wide, or if you have gift bundles for this time of year, you should link to a specific page on your site that's targeted towards that sale. And then, when you get to actual Black Friday, you should be sending multiple emails on the actual day. It's not just one Black Friday campaign that you could just schedule and you're done for the day. As you'd probably go back into your inbox from last year, and you'll see absolutely every single brand is sending an email on that day. So if you send an email at 8 a.m., you're probably going to be 200 emails down in the promotions box. So especially for your customers that are most engaged, it's more than okay to send them multiple emails. So think about sending 3 to 4 emails on the day. So when they check their inbox, whether it be at 8 a.m., 10 a.m., 2 p.m., you have a pretty good shot of being near the top and them going to hopefully browse and buy on your site. But the one thing is that it shouldn't just go to everybody. You don't want to be sending 4 emails to people that haven't purchased in 12 months or have never opened your emails. You should send these emails to customers that are engaged. We also have a really great feature called Send Boost that will send the emails to people who haven't purchased, or sorry, that haven't opened that last campaign. So you can send your first Black Friday campaign, click on Send Boost, and that'll automatically create a segment of engaged customers that didn't open your last email. So you can send them that same email again with a little tweak with how many hours are left in Black Friday. And when they check their inbox, hopefully you're near the top. And if you want some inspo on your Black Friday campaigns, we'll be releasing some really great templates within the app over the next few weeks for Black Friday and Cyber Monday and the holiday season, as long as continued templates throughout the rest of the year. But we also have this great site, blackfridayemails.com. It's a curated list that we've put together of some of our favorite Black Friday campaigns across the industry. So yeah, definitely jump on that website. It's really simple, blackfridayemails.com. And a huge list, or not a huge list, but a curated list of campaigns that should inspire you to create your own. So those are your newsletter campaigns. So now let's get into the automations themselves. So the first is a sales extension automation. You're not only going to be starting Black Friday early, you're likely going to extend Black Friday into Cyber Week, which is the common theme that's been around for the last 3 to 4 years. So throughout November, you should probably be hyping Black Friday on your site. So you can even start that this week. And say, hey, sign up. If people have like an exit intent, you can do that with a pop-up. Just Uno is a really good pop-up app if you wanted to do an exit intent pop-up. So people leave your site without buying, you can say, hey, you're going to get a great deal next week. Do you want to sign up for that? And then when they join your welcome series, you can, for Black Friday, you should put an extra split in there. So within automations, we have another block called conditional split. So if you have a welcome automation currently enabled, all you have to do is drag that conditional split into the bottom, and you can put have they ordered since the start of this campaign. And if they haven't ordered, yeah, put an extra email similar to this one here that just says, hey, you haven't ordered yet. Your Black Friday savings are good all week. So yeah, here's the code. And yeah, because Black Friday is extended, you can still make use of our best sale of the year. The next one is a browse abandonment automation. So you should, it might seem crazy to create whole new automations for just Black Friday, but it is really simple. On your automations page, you next to each automation, there's a copy button. So if you just press copy, that will duplicate the entire campaign, the designs and everything. You can turn off your old campaign until Black Friday is over, and then just make a few edits. So in your browse abandonment campaign, for those who don't know, browse abandonment emails will send when a customer views a product or a collection on your site, but doesn't purchase or add anything to cart. Generally, it's not a very aggressive campaign. So you're not, say, offering any discounts or telling people stock is limited. It's generally to create a line of communication with your customers, almost like in store. So if someone's checking something out, saying, hey, we saw you looking at this. Yeah, if you need any help, do you want to talk to us either with a phone or email, or can we recommend anything else? And you can do that with recommended product blocks. But during Black Friday, you can turn up the heat a little bit because you have this huge sale on. So for your browse abandonment automation, let them know, like, hey, you're checking out these products now. They're all 40% off this week only, and this is the best deal you're going to get all year. So if you're going to buy, buy now. And if you have any questions, here's our email or contact phone number, and we can help you find the product you like if you have that available. And also for browse abandonments, you also want to bring these automations forward. So if you have browse abandonment emails running for 2 weeks, shorten that time frame. So all of your browse abandonment automations are sending just in the week following Black Friday. And yeah, the next one is abandoned carts. So I think one of the biggest mistakes, not biggest, but one of the most common mistakes we see with people is they do a great job of their newsletters, but they just leave their automations running as if they were all year. So it might be 20% off site wide, but you're telling people that they can get $10 off if they shop on your abandoned cart emails. So over 2/3 of people will abandon a cart, and that number actually increases during Black Friday as they're shopping in multiple brands and they have a limited budget to spend. So again, on your abandoned cart automation, go and click copy. That will duplicate the automation. Turn the old one off. You'll have that same automation with the designs and everything, and update all the discounts in there. So tell them that, your Black Friday sale is only running for a week, and this is the best deal you're going to get, and update the discount to be what's on offer during Black Friday. And you should also bring your automations within 24 hours. So according to our data, over 80% of abandoned cart recoveries happen in the first 24 hours. So usually if you're sending two or three, that might be spread out generally over a few days, but you should actually, for this Black Friday weekend, you should shorten the time frame. So you're sending your first one maybe after an hour, your second one after 12, and your third one at 24 hours. For Black Friday, we generally like to keep it 2 to 3, but you can add an extra follow-up later in the week. So once people get to Monday or Tuesday next week into Cyber Week, you can have an extra follow-up saying, hey, your Black Friday discount is still good, our sales extended. If you're still checking out these items, yeah, here's a link to the cart and the discount code. And if you really want to get aggressive, you can also add an extra automation, email on top of that. So you generally for Shopify, carts will stay active for 14 days from creation. So you can add, if Black Friday ends at the start of December, you can add in an extra abandoned cart reminder 14 days later, so around December 14th, 15th, telling people that, hey, this is the cutoff for Christmas. You left these items in your cart. Get them now before our Christmas cutoff and shipping times. And this is just what this email looks like. So yeah, it's no splits or anything. You just have your automations in order and time delays. And yeah, you can add an extra email saying, hey, don't forget our Black Friday sale. It's been extended. So yeah, that's it on your email strategy. I hope that was helpful. But we have a lot more than just this webinar. So some of these will be released throughout the next few weeks. But we have our Black Friday Hub, which is a link essentially to all these resources. Like I mentioned, we have blackfridayemails.com, which is a curated list of some of the best Black Friday campaigns throughout the years. We have an expert ebook that will be coming out with expert tips from our agency and app partners and just marketing experts throughout the space. We have an app bundle being released too. So that's, again, partnered with our app partners. So it's 20 to 40% off some of the best Shopify apps that should, and also get Neato and other platforms that should help get your store ready for Black Friday. So things like rewards and referrals. Yeah, there should be some there's Black Friday templates from last year, but there'll be some new Black Friday templates coming this year, along with Cyber Monday and Cyber Week templates that'll be added to your Smartrmail accounts. And yeah, if you're not already subscribed to our YouTube channel, you should definitely do that right now. We have great content coming out every week from Stuart, and there's Black Friday content coming again this week and next week and throughout the holiday season. Should I also change my welcome email series for Black Friday? I don't think you need to. Your Black Friday or your welcome series is generally pretty branded. And like that, there was that first tip in the trends that, yeah, throughout the pandemic, more people have been supporting small business. So I think the one tip from this webinar that if your welcome series isn't actually selling your brand and it's just selling your products, go in there and add an email or change one of the emails now to tell people about your why, like why did you start your business, who's behind the business, and what makes your products better, and why should they shop from you. So that's I think if you go onto our resources hub on our website, we have a great selection of welcome email content. Do you recommend any specific time of day to send emails out? Not really. That's something that you should actually be testing throughout the year. So when you're sending your regular newsletters, maybe over the next few weeks, send some at 10 a.m., send some at 7 p.m. and see what reacts best to your audience. It really depends. Every audience is different. So just experiment with that yourself and see what works best. Should I still change my email marketing if I'm not running a Black Friday sale? Yeah, I think you should. People are still, everyone is going to expect to hear from you during Black Friday, whether you're doing it or not. One fun idea is actually to maybe do an anti Black Friday sale. Some brands like Cards Against Humanity have done that in the past. Um, you could even that day um, donate a percentage of profits to a cause that's important to your customers or you. Yeah, we're actually gonna have a YouTube video on that. I think hopefully coming out this week. That's the best 5 anti-Black Friday sales. So yeah, if you haven't already, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Yeah, I'm quite excited for that one myself. Okay, I think we'll leave it there. But we have 2 more webinars throughout the next couple weeks. So next week we have a partner webinar with one of our agency partners and Just Uno, who they do really great pop-ups for all the major platforms that we're integrated with. So you can take your pub to the next level with things like exit intent and different input types. So yeah, definitely, if you haven't already, sign up to that webinar. It'll be at the same time next week. Oh, sorry, on the Tuesday next week at the same time. And then the week after, we'll be releasing SMS on Smartrmail later this month. So we'll have a webinar dedicated to the launch of SMS and how you can implement that for Black Friday.